growing up until about 7 years old, that's when kind of adversity struck me. I got in a pool accident where I ended up getting pushed and the pool wasn't properly opened yet. So ended up developing a staph infection
Wow.
inside my eardrum, which would have ended up killing me if my parents wouldn't have brought me into the ER that night. So they labeled me medically mentally retarded and put me in special education. And that's where just just the tormenting, the bullying, the life just really took a twist on me.
Now, I tell you what, the bullying and everything else, until you go through that as a kid, you don't realize the impacts that has throughout your entire life, I'm sure.
No, because you're being judged by,
A label.
A label, a characteristic that isn't necessarily your fault. And
Created a hearing and a speech issue, but it wasn't a mental retardation issue.
it took my parents getting a grant and working with the special needs teacher directly outside of the school to get me a hearing device so that teachers could wear it. So, I had to wear a headset, which then
It just adds to it.
It helped me, but just added to the whole system thing. But,
Sure.
I was told I'd never graduate high school. Your son will never graduate the way he is. Well, they fought it. My dad got into a huge argument with the principal and was advocating for me with doctors and specialists that, my parents went leaps and bounds to make sure that, I was properly being taken care of, on kind of the negligent behalf of the school, kind of holding me back in certain areas because they weren't
Sure.
equipped to, properly handle me. And then it just kind of led to adverse effects, but, but that's where the story begins. And that's where, the armor of grit kind of came in and I did graduate high school. I did do what they told me I couldn't do. And I started to prove to myself that, people can tell you one thing, but it's up to you to make that story, true or not.